Right, just warning you, I'm about to take a picture of the peak of Brown Willy. I never thought I'd ever say that in a vlog. Good morning. Welcome to the vlog. I'm on the way to Routor, which is on the edge of Bobbin Moor. There's been a little challenge thrown out there by Mr. Chris Sale, where you have to choose a composition with a wide angle lens, less than 35mm on a full frame, take a shot, and then I have to take 3 consecutive shots at telephoto range, so 70 and over on a full frame, all within that original wide angle composition. So obviously I'm trundling along because it's a race against time for the light. Sunrise is in 20 minutes and I'm going up there. That's Routor. Yeah, so that's the challenge set by Chris Sale. Let's get it done. Right, as you can see behind me, the sun is rising pretty rapidly. You got Showery, I think it's called Showery Tour is the middle one. I don't know what the lower one is called. But Brown Willy is to your right. A very unfortunate name, I know. But Brown Willy is the highest point down here. So I'm stood right on top of Routor. What I'm going to do is try and use these rocks I got to my left, your right, as my foreground, and then take my wide shot of Brown Willy, and then eventually, like I said to you earlier with Chris's challenge, I'll stick the long lens on and start picking out at least 3 shots within that original composition. So I better get cracking, find myself a composition that I'm happy with, wide angle, and then let's go from there. Oh, and I really hope you can hear me, it's windy up here. Right, I found my composition. I got Brown Willy in the far distance. Again, a very unfortunate name. And I got a nice rock in the foreground. Midground is sort of hidden. The image is sort of split in two across the middle horizontally. I haven't got much midground. I'm not going to focus stack. I'm an f11. I'm around half a second, which is proving difficult in these windy conditions. The sun's just about to come up. As you'll probably start to see on my face, it's going to get really harsh really quick, so I need to act fast with my wide angle shot. Doesn't matter so much once I've got the long lens on, because I can pinpoint things and I can cut all that glare and harsh light out and just pick out little pockets. Yeah, I'm excited. Right, let's get going. The scene's really lighting up now. I'm an f11 around 1.5 seconds. I'm getting some real strong flare from the left hand side, so I'm holding my hand over the side of the lens just to try and cut that flare out. I'm getting some lovely light fleeting in and around the midground now. So I'm probably going to take my wide angle shot ASAP, and then I'm going to stick the long lens on and try and pick out some details. Oh, what a morning. What an absolute blinder. Other than the crap sky, I'm really happy with the composition, and the way the whole thing's working out, other than the sky, obviously, like I said. I've got the 17-300 on. I'm at around 270 mil, and I focused way down there on some little hills in the very far distance, and you got Brown Willie cutting across on a diagonal. If you ever watch James Burns' videos, link down below. He's a fantastic photographer. Lives up photographs up in the Lake District. And he always talks about diagonals, so I've taken some little tips from him. I'm going to use Brown Willie as a diagonal across the sort of from the top right down to the top left, and then you've got some lovely sort of jagged, pointed, hazy hills in the distance. And I like the haziness that I'm getting in my image. It's helping soften the image. It's helping to sort of declutter and make the image more simple. Yeah, let's take that shot. I think I spotted my second shot. There's some nice trees down in the valley, and they're all sort of lit up. They're actually lit up themselves, and then you've got Brown Willie in darkness. So I'm going to zoom in now on these trees and take my second shot of 3 within my frame. Oh, it is freezing. I really had to try hard for that last shot. So much vibrations. It was at around 140 mil, and I'm massively underexposing the shot because I want to highlight them trees the best as I can. So I was around 640th to 800th of a second. I want that real fast shutter speed, like I said to you on the last picture, on the last image, just to cut any shake, minimise the shake as much as I can, and to darken the shadows and just leave the highlights of the tree. So I've taken a couple of exposures. I might blend them together if I need to, just so I can get the dynamic range that I want, because I'm not using any filters. One more image, but first I was going to finish my coffee. Right, just warning you, I'm about to take a picture of the peak of Brown Willie. I never thought I'd ever say that in a vlog. I can't leave here without taking a picture of the peak. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a tip from James again. I'm using the left hand side as a diagonal line across my frame. You've got a little bit of the hazy hills in the top left, which are quite bluey from the harsh light. And you've got some real deep dark shadows and some real high highlights. I bracketed this one just because it was so harsh, and I really want to pick out them. Really want to pick out the detail. I'm at about 120 mil on a crop, so I'm well within the rules with Chris's rules. I'm 3200ths of a second. F8. I'm massively underexposing again and bracketing just because of the conditions are so harsh. So this, I would think, is going to be and possibly my previous shot will be a high contrast black and white. Yeah, I just think a black and white will really bring out the contrast in the scene. The dynamic range is just ridiculous. So I think that's my 3 images. So you should have 4 images to see. And this is the first time I've really used this long telephoto lens to pick out details. So please be kind in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of the telephoto shots, or all my shots, sorry, but mainly the telephoto shots. Just see how I done. Let me know how I done. Let me know if you would have done anything differently, or whether I should have picked something out, or next time I should. I'll know then to look for something else. So yeah, I'm really happy. I think I've definitely got the telephoto bug since using this. I can see the addiction to obviously taking the wider shot, but picking out little highlights is even more addictive, I think. And I can definitely see why the likes of James and Chris use the telephoto lens more and more in the hills, because it just unlocks a whole new category and a whole new aspect, especially in these harsh lighting conditions, because the wider vista is just unshootable. But if you could pick out little bits and little hints of colour or little splashes of light with a long lens, and plus it increases my repertoire as well as a photographer. So yeah, I've really enjoyed shooting with this long lens, and I've really enjoyed Chris's challenge. So let me know down below if you like my telephoto shots, and like I said, if there's anything you think I missed or I should improve on. I definitely think there'll be stuff I've missed, and definitely think there's things that I can improve on, that's for sure. And yeah, I'll see you next time. This is Roud Tour. I'm stood right on the summit of Roud Tour, looking towards Brown Willie on Bobbin Moor. I'm Photoninja. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.